But we'll see what happens. We're just kind of exploring the ship right now.
Aware Krogan females find scars attractive. Garrus loyal, reasonably intelligent, bit aggressive, almost like Krogan.
Garrus loyal?
For the third time, Doctor, I'm not interested.
Ah, Shepard.
Oh,
you
you're
were just...
trying to hook her up with Garrus?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, Rex. You can relax.
Can't be too careful, or put any faith in Solarian doctors.
Hey, he's cool,
This
man.
one is different.
Yeah.
Is he? What's that?
Simple blood test.
What kind?
Kind that ends the genophage. Shepard, please. Distraction's counterproductive, also affecting comfort of patient.
Uh-oh. Suspicion is healthy. Oh. Don't worry, I'll catch the VODs or YouTube. It's just been a long day. No worries, man. Trustworthy.
He was your inside source, Rex. You can trust him.
Yeah, man.
Solarians have minds like a maze. You never know when they're leading you into a trap.
Trap. Eve's release my doing. Would never have known about her if not for me.
That was then. But she's out now. And if she gets hurt, I'll feel it.
Understand. But my patient, my responsibility. Her welfare a priority. Will not allow her to be compromised by anyone.
You got a quad, Doctor. Keep her safe. Our females have endured enough.
Don't forget, still need your tissue sample.
I'll be back.
Common phobia. Fear of needles.
He's
Or
scared.
Solarian doctors.
Now have work to do. Prefer females of the species. Maybe with an inhibitor. No. Entire catalyzing process would fail. Severe neurological damage. Never mind.
What are you talking about?
Method to extract functional cure without killing you. Many variables. Your immune system compromised. Considering options.
And you have to do it out loud?
Yes. Auditory learner. Need to hear self think. Simulate conversation to promote new ideas. Maximize productivity.
But you're talking about me dying.
Oh, apologies. Medical details causing emotional distress. I hadn't considered effect on patient.
No, it just means I can't sleep.
Doing my best to keep you alive. Will avoid sensitive subjects.
Alright, well, is there anyone in here? No, of course not. Of course not. Let's talk to Eve, the female Krogan. Very popular this hour.
Thank you for saving my life, Commander. I didn't think the Krogan had any allies left in the galaxy.
We owe a lot to you, even if most people have forgotten that.
They can be forgiven. Our actions have hardly inspired friendship.
Part of being friends is knowing each other's name. I feel bad that I don't know yours.
I surrendered it the day I became a shaman of the female clan.
Ooh.
I belong to my sisters now.
Female
But
shaman.
perhaps one day, when this is over, you can know it.
Fair enough. A female shaman.
I didn't realize the Krogan had female shamans.
Wisdom comes from pain, and the genophage has made us very wise. Rather than surrender to despair, a few of us chose to preserve the ancient ways. We safeguard our culture, our knowledge, our secrets, so when our children live again, the Krogan will flourish.
For some reason, it might be the shaman outfit she's wearing, but she almost seems like bigger than a normal Krogan. Like bigger than Rex even. Like in some of the shots where you can kind of compare the size of Shepard and Eve. Like, I don't know, maybe it's the clothing. How did you become a shaman?
How were you initiated?
You're locked in a cave for 7 days with just enough food to last. On the 8th, you'll starve.
What does that prove?
Your resolve. Every acolyte is given a chance. You either claw your way out through the rock with your bare hands, or you die.
How did you survive?
How did you make it out alive?
I started digging the wrong way. I was in complete darkness. Nothing other than my own heartbeat to sustain me.
What happened?
I found this. A simple crystal, but it became my chisel. Take it as a reminder, Commander. In the darkest hour, there is always a way out.
Wow, you're giving me a crystal, huh? Sounds brutal.
That's a brutal initiation.
But an illuminating one. You learn to appreciate the light by living in the dark.
What do you think of Rex?
What do you think of Rex?
When he's not trying to sire half of Tuchanka, he's the best thing that's happened to the Krogan. But I won't tell him that. His head's big enough already. Literally.
He's turned into a strong leader.
I know in his heart Rex wants what's best for us. Though not all the other clans see it that way.
Other clans?
Why would the other clans give Rex trouble? You'd think they'd want a better future.
It's not in the nature of our males to cooperate. They've evolved to be selfish. Their only concern is survival. Rex is different. He's a mutant. And that you can tell him.
You think he'll seek revenge? Look at the size difference. Look at that. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I'm fascinated with the size difference.
Do you think Rex will want revenge for the Genophage?
Some clans will expect it, but I hope Rex resists. He understands the cycle of violence must end if Krogan are ever to have a voice in galactic politics. Still, he's just one Krogan. If enough clans demand it, he may not be able to stop them.
The Genophage. I guess, what are your thoughts on the Genophage? Or what do you think about the cure?
If you don't mind me asking, what's it been like living with the Genophage?
I knew sisters who couldn't bear the shame of being infertile. They would wander off into the wastelands, hoping a thresher maw would kill them and end their torment.
Did the thought ever cross your mind?
Yes. After my first stillborn.
Stillborn? What stopped you?
What kept you from ending your own life?
When my child didn't draw breath, that's when my life truly began.
Oh.
The Genophage forces us to live on hope alone. There is nothing else. There is no reason to exist other than the hope that the next day will bring change. And if it doesn't, there is always a next.
That's dark. After Genophage is cured, what will you do?
How do you think things will change after the Genophage is cured?
Our species will find its balance again. Females will help shape the future, like in the ancient days, before we were just pawns of power-hungry males.
Most seem hell-bent on shooting anything that looks at them wrong.
What else is there for them to do? Because of the Genophage, they become wandering killers, seeking targets to justify their existence, excuses to earn them honor.
What stopped you? Did we asked that already, right?
What kept you from ending your
Yeah.
own life?
When my
Okay.
child, there is no reason to exist other than the hope that the next day
All
will
right.
bring change. And if it doesn't, there is always a next.
Malin's experiments.
How did you get involved in Malin's experiments?
The other females and I volunteered. We heard Malin was trying to cure the Genophage for Clan Weirlock.
Aren't they a rival clan?
Rivalries are the invention of the males. Under their rule, Tuchanka has laid in ruins for over 1,000 years. It's time females took back our place in society and resurrected our future. Malin was our best hope.
Balin was our best hope. There's 3 different responses here. Was it worth it? The other females. I saw what Malin did. Don't know if I should say that now. I think we'll say that now. I think we'll say that now. Everybody says, I can't even think of a joke about Mike and the big size. Oh, dude, there's plenty. But may not be appropriate for this channel.
I found Malin's lab. It looked like a dungeon. His experiments were brutal.
We learned that too late. He meant well, but his methods grew more barbaric as he went. We finally escaped into the rubble. Eventually, a Solarian team found us. They saved our lives. We were so sick.
Was it worth it?
Would you go to Malin again?
Absolutely. It only takes one candle to light a fire, and then the darkness is no more.
Other females?
I'm sorry none of the other females survived.
I know. The youngest one, Kern, was the last to go. But she knew she would enter the void free of this curse, and then smile when she looked down upon the children of Tuchanka. Her spirit will be the midwife to my firstborn.
That's nice. I kind of wish that this has nothing to do with Mass Effect. This is strictly like adding a command, or maybe it has to do with a different bot or something. But I think there's a way that I could add quotes like randomly, or just like things that I say out loud and how stupid they may sound and get taken out of context. We could add quotes, and then every time someone would do exclamation mark quote, they would get one of the random quotes that we've said, or I've said during the streams and stuff like that. I've seen other channels do that, and it's been kind of fun seeing the different quotes and different things like that, but I don't know. I think that would be pretty fun, because I say some dumb stuff sometimes, like fascinated with size differences and stuff like that. Like, I mean, that would be a quote probably. Supposed to be awesome. Yeah, I'll have to look into it. I don't know if it requires a different bot or what. So I'll have to look into that, and maybe do that sometime in the future. I think that would be fun though. Mordin Solus, last one.
How has Mordin been treating you?
Better than Krogan males do. He's not like a typical Solarian.
No. Organ redundancy results in new period before metaphase. Can't alter that. Damage to telomeres, premature aging.
He does that.
But I sense pain in him too. He told me about his work on the genophage.
Ooh.
I should consider him an enemy. Yet I think seeing my sisters and I changed something in him.
Sorry, Borgia offspring have an allergy to dairy and...
Well, it wasn't his ear.
Oh, I forgot about his song. We're gonna play his song in the outro.
Thanks for talking to me.
I got a clip of it.
It's my pleasure, Commander. I've only met a few humans in my time. I'm glad for the opportunity.
Glad for the opportunity. Okay. Let's talk to Mordin now. He may or may not have things to say.
Shepard, blood work complete. Indicates significant stress on Eve's system. Malin's data thorough. Fortunately detailed as well. Have used notes to improve her condition.
Krogan immunity.
Have you determined why she's immune?
Genophage targeted hormone production during pregnancy. Modification project used same modality. Her immunity, totally different. Targeted glands now obsolete, like human appendix. Other glands mutated to produce proper hormones, enable viable birth. Also explains her weakness. Gland substitution imperfect. Health trouble.
You can use it?
You think you can make this work for all Krogan?
Yes. We'll use Eve's tissue to produce mutagen, alter gland function across entire species. Must improve mutagen as well, tune hormone production. Long-term illness for all Krogan otherwise.
What are your feelings about Malin's data?
So, we did the right thing by saving the data?
Indeed. Would be much harder to treat Eve without it. Maybe impossible.
Ooh.
And all those experiments we saw back on Tuchanka?
Monstrous, repulsive, but now with purpose. Victims didn't die for nothing.
You're okay with that?
So the end justifies the means?
Not my means.
But you're using the data, encouraging more experiments like Malin's.
Encouragement irrelevant. Will always be scientists willing to perform unethical tests. Can't change that. But can help Eve. Can cure genophage. Won't ignore data vital to her survival because of unethical origins.
What about Malin?
Any word on Malin himself?
No. Ordered teams to search for him when trying to help Eve. Nothing so far. Large galaxy. Lots of places to hide. Could already be dead for all we know. Would kill him now if possible. Unless he could help.
That's right. I remember we saved him after we briefly failed to do the Paragon interrupt. We had to reload and do that scene over again. But Malin is alive. I forgot about that. Eve?
How is she doing?
No fever currently. Heart rate elevated. Likely stress. Eating appropriately. Could use another blanket. Something soft. Prefer to let her recover fully before synthesizing cure. My medical recommendation.
My people don't have time for that.
Her opinion, somewhat different.
You're her friend?
You care about her.
My patient, my responsibility. Found her at STG base. 3 doctors injured trying to restrain her. Undid arm restraints. Didn't resist when she grabbed me. Promised to help her. She said, please.
There you go. Mordin curing genophage.
You always defended your genophage work. What changed your mind?
Never change mind. Genophage proper decision at time. New circumstances necessitate course correction.
I agree with
Those
that.
circumstances being?
Reaper invasion. Turians doomed without Krogan support. Krogan need unified threat, outlet for aggression, cooperative symbiosis.
Nothing else? No personal stake here?
Getting old, Shepard. Not many years left, but still best candidate for project. Few Solarian scientists interested in genophage. None with my expertise. Had to be me.
Someone else might have gotten it wrong?
Possibly. Stakes too high for inexperience. But not about them. My work. My job to put it right, to prove I can.
All right.
Nice talking with you, Mordin.
Thank you, Shepard. Glad to be back.
You planning to stick around when this is over?
Until Reaper's dealt with, at least. Then, not sure. Have made impact on Galaxy. Genophage modification, genophage cure, work against collectors, decisions, mistakes. Might go somewhere sunny, sit on beach, look at ocean, collect seashells.
You'd go crazy inside an hour.
Might run tests on the seashells.
Wow, he's got a full plan after this. Maybe we'll join you on the beach. Me and Liara. Liara in a bikini, right? Okay. So we've got Garrus and Miranda. Whoops, not Miranda. Liara to talk with.
Shepard, they say female Krogan have a thing for guys with scars.
So I've heard.
I've got a few, myself. Here's hoping nobody's planning an arranged marriage to cement this deal. Though I have to say, I admire Eve. The things she must have endured living with the genophage. And now, to top it all off, she's her people's last hope. Imagine the pressure. Takes real courage to face that. I hope we can measure up.
Yeah, but when we first entered that room, Mordin was definitely trying to set her up with Garrus.
I guess we're at war with Cerberus now, huh?
Yeah.
I've never actually seen a female Krogan. Seems like they're the real brains on Tuchanka. Good to see Mordin still alive and kicking, and still finding new ways to cause trouble. Good to see you.
That's it?
Good to see you.
Okay. Nice and quick. I like it. We've talked to Liara now. And then we've got the engineering deck, and then shuttle bay.
Still relying on the Protheans for all the answers?
It will work, Rex. We just need to finish building the Crucible. Although I'd be interested to learn how you found out about it.
Wasn't that hard. Lucky you keep its location more secret than the fact it exists.
And I'm sure you'll do a good job of both, being so famous for your discretion.
My lips are sealed.
They are building it in a secret location. Makes sense.
Thanks for coming by.
Hi, is there anything you want to discuss?
Thanks for coming by.
Oh, apparently not. Prothean Notes, Entry 3. If what Javik says is true, his people were imperialists who left the rest of the galaxy quaking in terror. I think he would sacrifice all of us without a thought if it could bring them all back. Oh yeah, for sure. I reviewed my own notes today. They're so childish. Did we romanticize the Protheans because we were dazzled by the technology they left behind? Are these really the people I dedicated my life to studying? Oh no, she's questioning herself. Uh-oh. Email from Professor Takesha to Dr. O'Doul. I was calling every support depot stationed around the Crucible to find enough pure platinum for the Crucible's primary trigger inlay. We barely had enough to coat a coffee maker. An hour later, a ship pulled up with 16 tons of platinum, courtesy of the Shadow Broker. Then it flew away to scavenge more materials for the project. The ship's captain emailed me later saying the broker would stay in touch with our needs. That's great, but I'm checking my computer for bugs. Uh-oh, Liara, he's on to you. He is on to you.
Thanks for coming by.
Okay. We'll come back down here probably tomorrow because we have some intel that we can make some choices on for bonuses.
Commander. The information network terminal has been updated.
Nice. Alright. Let's go to engineering. We'll go to engineering and then shuttle bay. And then I think we'll call the stream there. We're approaching 4 hours. I was honestly thinking of doing like
Why are you so interested in my people, Asari?
like 3.5 at the
They're always
most.
an enigma, a mystery to solve. I wanted to know what happened to your civilization. Why did such an enlightened race disappear?
Enlightened?
Well, it seemed that way.
And now that I am here,
I wonder what it's like waking up 50,000 years later to a new galaxy.
I believe this cycle cares too much about what other species think. Krogan, Turian, Solarian, all were primitives in my time. What good does their help do now?
We can't win this war on our own.
Then demand their help. Do not indulge their selfish requests. What will saving one Krogan matter?
If only it were that simple.
If they get in your way, destroy them.
Excuse me?
I apologize. The previous occupant of this room left traces of himself. I have absorbed some of them.
Yes, Grunt. He was a strong one. Maybe it's best if I let you recover.
That would be best.
Uh-oh, he's being influenced by Grunt's rage and anger. Uh-oh, that's not good. Funny how you're in like the angriest area of the ship. We had Grunt in here, and we had Jack over in that subdeck in the engineering stuff. Both angry people. Aggressive. And I'm talking like a Solarian now. Everybody says, you choose Liara over Tally, and she doesn't even talk to you. He's busy, man.
Did I mention Solarians used to lick their eyes? How far they have come.
I think you mentioned
The
that.
Mordin Solarian asked if he could dissect me. I approved, but only if he could defeat me in combat first.
Ooh.
His reply was problematic. Then he left. I do not understand that one. This Cerberus. I do not understand why your own kind would oppose you. They will bleed the same as everyone if the Reapers are not stopped.
I hate how his head is like that. Why do these people never have the courtesy to turn around and face me? Even in like idle conversations like this where they're just standing.
The Rex Krogan offered me a job.
Oh, doing
He
what?
said whenever I tired of the easy life of luxury on the Normandy, he would give me something real to shoot at. Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Alright, let's go see what the engineering team is doing in here.
So, Gabby, have you seen Edie's new body?
Uh-oh, here it comes.
I knew this was coming.
I just mean, it's an amazing work of engineering. Elastic titanium silicon polymers, ultra-light harmonic phased power cells. And if she ever accidentally walks into a wall, there's just so much padding.
Ugh, I knew it.
Wish I were a wall.
You pretty much are, Kenneth. Those FBA couplings you got last tour are still holding up. Thanks again, Commander.
Oh, nice. Okay, those are still a thing.
Power grid is in the green.
Commander?
Power grid is in the green.
Nice. Alright, see if Diane has anything new to say. Probably not.
Hey, it's just an opinion piece. You don't like it? Don't download it.
You're saying we don't need Terra Nova.
Lose one colony, save 5. That's the math.
You know what the commander did for us? The colony?
Yes. It was on a little thing called the news.
You think you can fly on this ship, sit next to us at chow time, and then broadcast something like that? That's traitorous.
Hey, it's just an opinion piece. You don't like it? Don't download it.
You're saying we don't need Terra Nova.
Lose one colony, save 5. That's the math.
You know what the commander did for us? The colony?
Yes. It was on a little thing called the news.
Not sure who I should side with.
You think you can fly on this ship, sit next to us at chow time, and then broadcast something like that? That's traitorous.
Hey, it's just an opinion piece. You
So
don't
he doesn't
it,
like
don't
this
download it.
the story.
You're saying we don't need Terra Nova.
Lose 1 colony, save 5. That's the math.
You know what the commander did for us? The colony?
Yes. It was on a little thing called the news.
You think you can fly on this ship, sit next to us at chow time, and then broadcast something like that? That's traitorous.
Hey, it's just an opinion piece.
I
You
feel
don't
like
it, don't download it.
siding with
You're
this
saying
guy,
we don't
this
need Terra Nova.
ensign,
Lose 1 colony, save
is the
5.
is the
That's
Paragon.
You know what the commander did for us? The colony?
Yes.
Remington
It was on a
says
little thing
freedom
called
of the
news.
press.
You think you can
Oh.
fly on this ship, sit next to us at chow time, and then broadcast something like that? That's traitorous.
Hey, it's just an opinion piece. You don't like it, don't download it.
You're saying we don't need Terra Nova.
Lose 1 colony, save 5. That's
Is 1
the
colony
math.
say 5?
You know what
Okay,
the
yeah, I'm
commander
in.
did
That sounds
for us?
better.
Stand down, Yeoman. She's allowed to voice her opinion until I disallow it.
Aye, aye, Commander. But how does she get to say whatever she wants to the whole galaxy and there's no other side?
I'll
That's
be clear that
news.
the opinion expressed is just my own.
Well, okay. It's not great,
Two
but
rep.
okay.
That's a little weird. Like, I don't... It's 2 rep, right? But it doesn't say if it's Paragon or not. I don't know.
Commander.
That was kind of cool, though, to walk in on one of those special arguments that we have to side with. We don't have to, but better if you do. Alright, James. We're talking to my man, Mr. James Vega, I think. Everyone's favorite character.
I wonder what the hell Cerberus was up to on
Oh,
Sir
no
Ketch.
dialogue? That's it?
I hear we're headed to Tachanka. Would love to see how things turn out. I'm just saying.
Chunka.
Rex is a badass. I bet he's got some real interesting stories to tell.
Yeah, he could break you in half.
More than something else. His mouth moves faster than a frog on a hot rock in the middle of summer. Hey,
Let's see. Any discussions over here? Probably not. Okay. Well, let's talk to Cortez, see if he's got anything new to say. Probably not.
Sir Ketch certainly offered me a new experience.
What do you mean?
Normally, I'm not one to fly co-pilot, but when an 800-pound Krogan requests to take control of your shuttle, you comply.
Probably wise.
Sir.
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 I would have shut my laptop off if James started talking there. Lol. That's all that stuff. We can buy stuff off the ship, but we get a little bit of an increase. Normally this stuff is 4,000. It's plus 400 extra if we want to buy it on the ship. It's kind of bad. Alright, so crew talks is done. Checked all that stuff out. And I think we're good. Fish tank used. What does this do? Oh, feeds the fish. As long as they don't die. Better not. Let's go ahead and read some emails before we finish here. Info for you. Hey Shepard, it's been a while. I'm glad to hear you've made it off Earth and that Liara's with you. Getting off her old ship was the best thing we could have done. Oh, Shadowbroker ship? Can't tell you how sick I was of that cabin and tripping over that drone. I don't even know how it kept finding me in a ship that big, even after I turned off its tracking. I dug up some interesting information for you. Talk with Glyph to sort out the data. I hope it helps, Shepard. It's getting rough out there. Farron. Farron the Friendly Drell. Feeling much better from Caden. Hey Shepard, still in the hospital, but I'm up on my feet. Eating solid food and making trouble for the nurses. They'll probably throw me out of here soon. Come by if you're on the Citadel. Same room. Okay. Holding the line. Major Kirahi. Commander, it was a pleasure seeing you again on Sirkesh, even if the circumstances were less than ideal. It seems fate has decided our meeting coincide with galactic threats. So be it. To that end, I wanted to reiterate that STG will be there to help when the need arises, regardless of the political climate. You were there for us in our hour of need. We look forward to returning the favor. Best of luck, Major Kirahi. Awesome. Alliance News Network. Indoctrination. Thesia. Asari scientist Rana Thanoptis. We've seen her. She was on Vermeer, and she was on... What was that place called? I don't remember. Where we got Grunt in Mass Effect 2. She was on that planet, whatever it was called. I may or may not remember, but anyways. Has died in custody, allegedly committed suicide after she was arrested for the murder of multiple Asari military officials? What? Prior to her death, investigators said Thano spoke of voices in her head, which they believed to be indicative of her indoctrination. The voices foretold the ascension of the Asari, and told Thano that anyone fighting the Reapers needed to die. Thano worked on a top-secret project for former Spectre Saren Arterius several years ago, when she likely became indoctrinated. She received a pardon from the Asari government in exchange for providing research assistance on Reaper technology. Thano was believed responsible for planning a makeshift explosive device that detonated at a research center, killing 5 visiting Asari military officials, along with 4 civilians. The attack seriously wounded a dozen more and caused significant damage to the facility. Investigators say they are not seeking any more suspects in the cases. Wow, so she died. That sucks. Well, we won't be seeing her then. And with that, let's close out with some Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto in the background there. I better not mute the VOD. I want to be pissed. Well, guys, it is that time. The time for the stream to end. Gone 4 hours today. I was thinking of going anywhere between 3 and 3.5 today. We ended up doing more than that, which is fine. Tomorrow should be a good day. We will finish up, because the screen is so big. You should still be able to see it. We'll finish up doing some of these side missions that we needed to go scan systems for. So hopefully the Reapers will be gone and we can scan those, take them back to the Citadel, and then we've got 2 side missions to do, and then Priority Tuchanka, which is going to be amazing. So not sure if we'll get to that tomorrow, but if we do another 4 hours, we should be able to do it. So anyways, this is where our adventure is going to end for today. Thank you all for watching. I'm having a lot of fun playing Mass Effect 3, and it's been pretty good so far. So we'll continue our Mass Effect 3 playthrough tomorrow. Till then, we'll see you guys next time.